All right, let's get started. Good morning and welcome. My name is Bill Walbert, and I'm the chairman of the Police Building Committee. I'm going to start this morning's ceremony by quoting a Grateful Dead line. What a long, strange trip it's been, which is really only half too true, frankly. Let me clarify. For our community to decide on this project, many stones had to be overturned, or perhaps more accurately, many soil samples testing for wetlands had to be taken. Ideas were run up the flagpole, numbers crunched, positives and negatives weighed. By the way, I think we reached a wonderful decision and conclusion here, by the way. In the end, I believe the town leaders reached the right decision. It was a beautiful building before we started the project. I believe we have made it even more beautiful. But more importantly, we have delivered a building that should last for another 100 years. As Chief G. Federico will discuss, with far superior safety and efficiency features. First Selectman Deanna Carlson will also speak this morning to thank you all, the citizens of New Canaan. Now it is my privilege to thank the many people who have helped bring this project home, for the men and women of our police department, and for the people of New Canaan. I'm going to begin with Stuart Sawabini, who put in hundreds and hundreds of hours analyzing both the communication needs of the police and potential alternative sites for a new safety building. Working with Kevin Moynihan's administration, virtually every conceivable parcel of land was analyzed for its suitability to house a police station. Thank you, Stuart, for your significant contribution to our community. Police Commissioners James McLaughlin, Shakima Bennett, and Chairman Paul Foley have been tireless advocates for public safety in New Canaan, and their determination and patience have helped bring this project forward. Unfortunately, Paul could not be with us today, but if any of you mentioned that I had nice things to say about him, I will deny it. My fellow building committee members, led by the Dean of New Canaan Building Committees, and frankly, the North Star of this project, Jim Bell. Also, Penny Rashid, who did a magnificent job chairing the Sachs Building Committee, and whose experience was much, much needed. Tom Turrentine, our EMS interface, the chairman of the Town Council, Mike Morrow, our Board of Finance members, Michael Chen and Nick Matrekis. By the way, I truly believe that one of this town's secret sauce is our Board of Finance, chaired by our own Todd Lavieri, and their financial prudence and oversight were greatly appreciated and incredibly helpful for the project, and they just do a wonderful job. Thank you. I also want to thank Paul Tolley, who was our building committee construction professional. His expertise was particularly useful when things would go wrong. My first reaction would be to start flailing my hands around, maybe put my head in my hands, hope it all went away. But no, Paul would calmly solve the problem. So thank you, Paul Tolley. I would also like to thank our Selectmen's Office, led by Deanna Carlson. Deanna's steady hand and guidance were greatly appreciated by the Building Committee, and I want to thank her for the confidence she placed in us. Steve Carl, who was extremely instrumental in deciding on our eventual project, and Amy Murphy-Carroll, who was on the Building Committee until elected as Selectwoman. Amy, along with Penny Young, has dedicated years to the intelligent right-sizing of our town buildings, and her good-natured skepticism helped drive our spending decisions. I really also want to say that our current Selectman's Office is as strong as I've ever seen it as a resident of this town. I think we have three superstars that are part of that office. Between the three of them, I think they've run every elected committee, commission, elected body, and they bleed red and black. And I think they just do a fantastic job. And they spend so much of their time thanking others, and I think this is an opportunity for us to thank them. Well done. Next are paid contractors, whose professional expertise and vision created our appropriately wonderful police building. Our architect, Brian Humes, could not be with us today, but his team at Jakunski Humes loved and admired our original building. But Brian knew what he had to do to ensure the building's existence for the next 100 years and to create a public safety structure that incorporates policing best practices. Owner's representative, Gene Terone. Gene of Slam Construction Services kept an independent accounting of the numbers and helped negotiate on our behalf when things didn't go quite according to plan. Thank you, Gene. And finally, our building contractor, Turner Construction, led by the team of Ty Tregalis, Scott Tompkins, and Larry O. Ty, a senior Turner executive, is retiring after this building reaches completion. So Ty, on behalf of the, where's Ty? There we are. So Ty, on behalf of the people of New Canaan, we wish you a healthy and happy retirement. Scott, our on-site project manager, knew everything, and I don't know how one person keeps all that in his head, but so if a lighting switch or an energy plug was off by 6 inches, Scott knew. And Scott, more than anyone, we want to thank you for bringing in this project on time, ahead of time, under budget, and with a perfect worker safety record. Thank you, Scott. Speaking of can't thank enough, we thank our committed friends at the Beautification League, responsible for these planters and some of the planning to date. They'll be working on it as the summer goes along, and their efforts on this town's behalf are recognized, I think, by all of us. They do a great job. Also, our neighbors. Oh, our neighbors. They were wonderful. They put up with an awful lot. The Schoolhouse Apartments, the South Avenue Cottage, the Daycare Center of New Canaan, the United Methodist Church, and of course, our EMS, who had they had to design workarounds so that their safety mission for the public could also be ensured, and they all put up with an awful lot. I mean, they had incredible tolerance for sound, for dust, and in the case of the EMS, for having to provide workarounds so that their mission could be completed. So to all of our neighbors, thank you very much. Thank you. And finally, our amazing town employees. Their expertise, professionalism, and desire to go the extra mile all made this project possible. Police Chief John DeFederico, Deputy Chief Andrew Walsh, Captain Joseph Ferenga, and Jennifer Mordorf, assistant to all the chief, all managed the incredibly difficult jobs of moving an entire 50-person police department twice, while helping to plan and implement specific policing elements of our new building. Our IT team, led by Chris Kaiser with Christine Ferenga, and our building and fire inspectors. And of course, our Public Works Department, led by Tiger Man. Town Engineer Maria Copeland, Administrator Christy Reddy, and Senior Engineer Joe Zagorensky were all, well, I call them New Canaan's Dream Team. They just did an amazing job for us. Joe in particular. Where's Joe? Yeah, Joe. As the lead town project manager for this job, you earn the gratitude and respect of the building committee, and I want to deliver to you our most sincere thanks. Joe, thank you very, very much. So with that, I'll turn over the microphone to Deanna Carlson.
Thank you, Bill. Good morning, everyone. I want to thank you all for being here on this special day for New Canaan. It's a great honor to stand with our dedicated officers, town leaders, contractors, and community members as we officially open the doors to our newly renovated police station. This building stands as a symbol of our town's commitment to public safety, to modern law enforcement, and most importantly, to dedicated men and women who serve and protect us every day. It represents years of planning, collaboration, and an unwavering support from town officials, law enforcement leadership, and you, the residents. I'd especially like to thank Bill Walbert, the one person that didn't get thanked in the last. I'd like to thank you, Bill, for your many years of leadership and stewardship of this police department building committee. The committee began its work back on December of 2020. It's hard to believe, right in the middle of COVID. I'm not sure if Bill understood at the time when he said yes to leading the PD Building Committee that it would consume the next 4.5 years of his life. But we want to thank him once again for his never-ending commitment to our community and commitment. To all who helped make this vision a reality, from the building committee, the police department, and to our construction teams, town staff, and community partners, thank you. This is your achievement, and our community is stronger for it. It's now my pleasure to introduce Chief John DeFrederico, New Canaan's Chief of Police.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you for coming out today. On behalf of the New Canaan Police Department, I would like to extend our deepest gratitude to everyone who contributed to the successful renovation of our department's facilities. This project was a major undertaking, and its completion marks a significant milestone for our department and the community we proudly serve. The improved space enhances our ability to carry out daily operations, strengthen teamwork, and continue serving New Canaan with the highest standards of professionalism and care. We are especially thankful to the taxpayers of New Canaan for your trust and investment into this important project. Your support has made it possible to create a safe, modern, and efficient facility that will serve our officers and the public for decades to come. We extend our sincere thanks to Turner Construction and their team for their outstanding work, professionalism, and commitment throughout every phase of this project. Your dedication to craftsmanship are evident in every detail of this finished space. We also deeply appreciate our neighbors, the Canaan Volunteer Ambulance Corps, Schoolhouse Apartments, Cottage, the church, for your patience and understanding and cooperation during the construction process. We know it was difficult and we appreciate it. Your support and flexibility was instrumental in helping us complete this project with minimal disruption. I personally would like to extend my thanks and gratitude to Captain Joe Ferenga and Deputy Chief Walsh for their exceptional leadership throughout this renovation process. Their guidance, coordination, and tireless efforts helped keep the project on track while maintaining operational integrity of the police department. Finally, I want to recognize the incredible men and women of the New Canaan Police Department. Your professionalism, adaptability, dedication during this time of transition exemplifies the very best in public service. Your continued commitment to the safety and well-being of our town, even amid temporary challenges, has not gone unnoticed. Thank you all for your unwavering support. The renovating police headquarters is not just a building, it's a reflection of the values, unity, and strength of the New Canaan community. Thank you all.
And now we're going to cut the ribbon. Joe, with an eye for detail, actually WD-40 the scissors and sharpen them, and they're ready to go. I think I got one piece of advice, which is make sure that it's taut so that the cut goes well, right?
Exactly.
All right. Selectman, come up here as well. Police chief as well.
You want us to hold it? Here. Yeah. We're not going to down again. Yeah, tight. Start right there. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. All right, because we love this building, there's no refreshments inside. We don't want to spill any coffee. No, we're just kidding about that, but there really aren't any refreshments. These guys worked 24 hours yesterday to cut this building over with the help of the state and everything else. This is a work that's ongoing. It's a public safety building. And so, frankly, the public spaces inside are still full of some chairs and everything else. So there are no refreshments, but you can have a cup of coffee thinking about us. So we appreciate that very much. So thank you for all coming out today. And we're happy for your support. Thank you.